Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. In the last episode, we continued our search for the first of the mysterious sages of the Star Cures, following the path of Bowser as he traversed the world of Bubble Lake, hoping to use this path as a shortcut towards Dimple Woods, where he believes the sage to be. The thing is, his shortcut ended up trapping him after going one-on-one with the likes of the gigantic robotic boss known as the Tower of Yik. He ended up deciding it may be in his best interest to venture into the likes of the freshly toppled tower, letting his curiosity get the better of him. And although all of this may have happened, it may have been the best possible outcome to happen to, the Mario Brothers, since due to the Blu-ray machine inside of the tower, we're now able to once again, honestly, continue our chase of the wormly sage of Dimple Woods. So, with nothing left to lose, it's only about time to follow that carrot parasite deeper into the depths of Bowser's body, and hopefully, maybe even get some answers. Since, honestly, we're still not even sure if this worm / the Duramites is even the sage to begin with, and if the doctor is actually, correct on that, because he said Mario and Luigi was sick, but the thing is they faked being sick to be able to talk to him. So, honestly, not a good track record, but, honestly, let's be honest here, we're definitely going to need the help. But with that being said, honestly, let's send Bowser onto the Blu-ray machine and continue our journey as Mario and Luigi, and, make our way into the deepest depths of Bowser's energy hold, since that is indeed where the Duramites should be. And it looks like we definitely have some blocks to deal with here. So we have blue blocks that disappear when the light is going on, which we know that because of the Blu-ray machine in general, but we also have blocks that become visible, but you can still jump on them while they're invisible. So, interesting. Definitely interesting. But let's definitely, continue our journey in here. And it looks like we definitely have ourselves a whole new enemy. And it looks like it's actually ranged. Interesting. Well, let's see what's going on here. Because let's be honest here, definitely an interesting looking enemy. Okay, green, green, red, red. Okay, so I'm guessing you're gonna throw that in order then? Okay, yeah, you're definitely throwing that in order. Okay. Easy peasy. So these are called Napsises, or Naps. Definitely an interesting name. But 30 damage is not bad for damage in general. That's a lot more damage than what we were doing to the likes of the Colbits in the little railway section. But honestly, this does not seem like a hard enemy to deal with, unless they throw these faster or have a different attack. Only one of them is attacking at a time. So I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen when it doesn't have a buddy anymore. Because so far, honestly, I don't see how it can attack without the buddy, because it was using the buddy to attack. Okay, he's spinning now. Interesting. Well, honestly, I could just jump with both characters and I can jump over that attack. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad, honestly. These guys seem pretty simple for the most part. I don't think we're going to have any problems with these guys. But let's be honest here, this is just one of many enemies that we're going to find in here. Ooh, you can multiply. So these are cell-based enemies then. Okay, makes a lot of sense. But also it looks like they don't need the other one to do that single attack. I'm curious on if he regained his whole HP bar. No, he didn't. So I'm guessing it half the HP of the other cell, which would make a lot of sense because when cells, multiply, they half themselves in their DNA. So that makes a lot of sense. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually really, really cool. But interesting enemy, though. That's a very interesting start to our adventure here. And let's send Luigi back down so we can hit that block there. But we have a nice little way back here now, which is good. Which, technically we don't need it. Also, let's turn on our mini-map so we can actually see where we're going. Because we're going to definitely need that in case there is any puzzle blocks or anything of the sort in this area. But it looks like we're definitely going to need Bowser here. So, Bowser, you get onto here. It looks like we do have a pathway here that was invisible to us. So let's grab our nice little Cyclone Bros, and let's make our way on to the other side. Guessing there's more than likely some, invisible blue blocks here. I'm curious on if there's anything below this area, but honestly I'm kind of curious on if we were to follow the blue blocks over here. Ooh, there is something over here. Ooh, super net. That's good. It's not an ultra one, but it's still pretty good nonetheless. And honestly, free healing is free healing. So whatever we can get is honestly going to be a good thing. But let's definitely make sure we jump on these, like, membrane cell monsters. Because, honestly, free attacks are always free attacks, let's be honest here. No reason not to take them when we can get them. Okay, so green. Looks like all Luigi. Yep, all Luigi. So, super simple one. We don't even have to worry about Mario here. Very easy enemy, though. But the thing is that's one thing I really like about these Mario games, is that enemies have indicators on who they're going to attack and things. So it's always pretty cool to see stuff like this. So honestly, I really do like it. I will definitely be honest there. Because honestly, if they didn't have an indicator, well, let's be honest here, it would be a lot harder of a game. Well, let's do a little bit of damage to the top one, since Mario does a little bit more than Luigi. So we'll have an easier way of dealing with him before he does eventually splits. So, honestly, definitely would be better for us. Okay, he's going for a nice little spin. I'm guessing he cancels out his other attack, though. So yeah, he's not going to split up, which is good. We might actually be able to get him here before he can do that, and if he does, well, now we know a strategy to get rid of them before they do splits. Because I don't think we get extra experience for taking out an extra one. Or maybe we do. I think we might have gotten 30 extra experience based on what the experience gain was at the end there. Interesting. Well, good to know, just in case. I am going to say I want to try going for maybe a hammer throw on you. Just so, well, I accidentally ran into you on accident. Not my intention, but, it's not the worst case scenario. I wanted to try it, but did not go in my favor. I'm actually very surprised these enemies don't throw the balls of light at the same time, though. But they do have the chance to go 1-1, which is interesting. So, very interesting with the fact that, they can, not use the other one to get the bonus attack, which is interesting, or technically lesser attack. I guess they do more damage is what I'm thinking. But honestly, pretty interesting though. But let's be honest here, this singular attack is definitely a lot easier to deal with than remembering, because honestly, they throw one and then throw the other, so as long as you press A and B at the same time, you don't even need to even time it on which brother needs to jump and stuff like that. So as long as you're paying attention, you can definitely take advantage of it. But honestly, pretty simple enemies though. We'll definitely have to agree on that one. Okay, well, he split up. I'm gonna definitely test up my theory on the experience gain. Oh, actually, did he throw it slower that time? It seems like he did. Let's see here. No, he's still up, but he didn't do much damage to this guy, to be fair. But let's definitely go and do another round there and get rid of that one. Okay, he's going for a throw. We should be able to get rid of the other guy here without him being able to do much about it. But it does seem like they can change the timing of their throws, though. But it's more of like the beginning of the throw that makes it feel weird. But no, we don't get any extra experience for taking out the extra ones. So making sure we get rid of them early is better than dealing with their spawns. Okay. Good to know. Definitely good to know. But 6 HP, 2 BP, 6 power, 2 defense, 3 speed, and 2 stash. Pretty good level. Not bad at all, honestly. What kind of gains can we get? 1 and 2. There's a 3 in there. There's a 4 in HP. There's a 5 in defense, surprisingly. And there's also a 5 in speed. And then stash, 1 and 2. I haven't seen many lucky attacks, even though Luigi's at 100. It's very weird, I don't know why. Because you would think, well, it's not 100%. in this game. I think it's changed in Bowser's Inside Story, because I think Partners in Time, the actual, you know, 100, if you were to get 100, you would do 100% chance of critting, but because you get a lot more stash from leveling in Bowser's Inside Story and future games from here, honestly, I think that's the reason why it's not 100%. But the thing is I'm wondering what would be 100%. Because Luigi is at 100. He does hit crits quite frequently, though. I will say that. We're at least like 70% at least. But still, though, nonetheless, it's definitely something I'm curious about. But honestly, in this case scenario, defense or HP would be better, I think. Because BP, we're only getting 3. But the thing is we do want a lot of BP. So, honestly, I might go for the BP just for the extra amount, because in the end, it's going to be better for us. Because the thing is BP is going to be where most of our damage comes in when it comes to bosses, and bosses are what you really need to be worried about, not the normal enemies. So, if you can get good on, you know, dodging the enemies, you don't need as much HP. But, still though, HP is never bad to have though. With 7 HP, do 2 BP, 4 power, 3 defense, 2 speed, and 2 stash. Still liking the stash increase, but honestly, 3 BP on Luigi. There is a 3 and 8 in power. Luigi is a little bit weaker, so that might actually be worth going for. I'm gonna say we go for power here, if we can get it. But let's just wait for the timer. There we go. And 66 power. Not bad at all. Definitely better because Luigi is doing a little bit less damage than Mario, so evening them out is always going to be a better thing for us. But it looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a blast up to here. And honestly, there's something below this area, so let's take a look. Okay, so a Mario block. Oh, coins. Okay, cool. I'll take me some free coins. No reason not to, right? But, yeah, that's pretty nice. Definitely worth our troubles, for sure. Let's just make sure we don't drop in that little, chasm there and get sent back down. But, what is going on here? Oh, there's the Duramites. And it locked itself in that area. Okay, well now we need to find a way of opening that door. But the star shape on the map, as well as the star shape on top of the door, definitely means we need to find something, I think. Like we found with the, what was it called specifically? The electric node kind of thing that we put inside the electric door back in the one of the previous dungeons where we first met Toadsworth. Inside Bowser's body. Not meeting him, but meeting him inside Bowser's body. But, interesting though. Legends speak. The name of the biggest star panel down below my Globin star panel, you say? Okay, cool. So now we have confirmation. They say when dazzle-ish light pierces the bright star panel, a new panel is born. Okay, so it says we need to shine light on the where the panel is. Okay. Bowser, you do what you do best, bud. Okay. Based on what they just said, it says that there needs to be new lights. Although, that doesn't seem like it's really doing that. So maybe we need to find the area that they're talking about. Let's just make sure. Pierces the bright star panel, a new panel is born. Okay, so the panel needs to be either on the door when it's already on there, or we need to find the panel and then do it. Okay, got it. I just wanted to make sure on that one, because it definitely sounded a little odd there. Also, there's an emo Globin. Oh, I thought we couldn't reach that one. And then there was a Globin. Oh, holder of the panel, made of triangular-ish pieces. Be sure to slide up in front of the gate on the left. Something will happen, Globin. Okay. Well, can't really do much with that. But let's go through pipe number 1 here. Okay, we got ourselves a yellow room here. Oh, puzzle pieces. Oh, Globins. Are you collecting those attackish pieces? Yeah, definitely. I would like me another attack. My soul weeps for those who seek attack pieces here. For who? For woe be to the traveler who consults the useless map. It helps not at all. One must use all one's experience to root out their hidey holes. And when one collects all attack pieces in this area, one will get a Wondrous Bros attack. Best of Globin to you all. Okay, so we're not getting hints anymore. Okay, good to know. But let's see here. We have an invisible barrier up there, but there might be invisible Bowsers. Or Boos, I mean. But yeah, we can't get up there. But there might be one in this room, though, based on him saying that. So let's definitely remember that. Oh. Hello. Triangle door. Interesting. Very interesting. But it looks like we have more than one door to be messing with, though. Let's see here. Okay, can't send Mario into there. I was thinking we could. And also, we can't go this way either, actually. So, yellow area is completely locked off to us at the moment. So we might be needing a new ability soon, for sure, based on that. Because we cannot make those jumps. So, interesting. Well, we do have this area up here, so let's definitely take a look around. Because they said that we need to look for the pieces. Did not mean to actually hit you. I'm going to skip through your dialogue there, bud. Very happy that there's a speed up button for things you accidentally re-hit. Although, I'm kind of curious. Anything new inside the save? Nope, nothing new, but we will take the save though. But, let's see here. Oh, it looks like each pipe leads to a different piece. Okay, good to know. Also, there's this here as well. Maybe this is what they were talking about. Let's shine the light on it. Let's see here. No, okay. So we need to find all the pieces and then shine the light, is basically what we're getting here. Okay, that confirms that though. Let's go down purple first. I think that's a good one to start with. And let's see here. We got our Globin. Oh, Globins. Oh, he's saying the same thing. Let's see here. Just making sure he is indeed saying the same thing. So if you go down different paths, they have one just in case. But it looks like we can't go down this area either. So we need to send ourselves back. Because Mario can't go underneath that little area. And, well, Mario and Luigi can't make that jump that high. So we're definitely not going that way. This is just going to repeat itself. We got ourselves some kind of block here. Guessing some type of blue block, I'm guessing. But we can go that way. But what's on the left side? A place we can't go. Okay. So we're definitely heading to our right. Let's see what happens when we don't shine on these guys. Makes them invisible. Okay. But we can see them. So they're semi-visible, unlike the other blue blocks. Oh, actually, they move. That's interesting. Okay. Very interesting, actually. I was not expecting the blocks to actually move. We do have another one of these Naps enemies. Thought I actually would have jumped on him, but he barely dodged me at the last second there. And, ooh, new enemy. Hello, who are you? Pow Pep. Well, Pow Pep does not make me think you are something we want on the field. Because, Pow means power. And, okay, yep, that is definitely power for sure. Oh, he turned green. Interesting. Okay, so he changes colors. I'm guessing after you defeat his defense attack, or whatever his counterattack may be, he changes colors, or changes colors every turn, maybe. But interesting, though. Okay, then. So I'm guessing you're a defense? Yep, defense Pep now. So I'm guessing he has more defense. Yep, he definitely does. He has a shield of sorts. Interesting. This is an interesting enemy. We've never dealt with an enemy like this, where they completely change forms like this. In this kind of way. So that's kind of interesting. Well, I think we can definitely deal with you. But you're definitely, quite an interesting enemy. Since this is the very first time we're really dealing with that in this game. Because we've dealt with it before in previous games. But the thing is that's still pretty an interesting, mechanic, though. Oh, okay, well, he ended up making this guy stronger. Well, that's, interesting. So, they can either go into the enemies to give them a stat of their choice. Mario, Luigi, I think that is the one for that one. Nice try, buddy. Was a little caught off guard on that one, but we still did pretty good. Let's go for the one with the defense boost first. I think that's a good idea. Just to get a nice little, chunk of its HP in. There we go, perfect. Okay, he is instantly recharging another one, but they don't have the defense boost. So, better case scenario, because now they're not going to be as strong. Oh, they can drop our defense. Oh, okay then. I was not expecting that one. Okay. They can drop our defense. That is very good to know. But I'm going to do even damage to both of them now, because this will help us deal with them when they do decide to split later. Mario, Luigi, Luigi, and then Mario at the end. So just remember that Luigi's in the middle. Somehow didn't jump that, surprisingly. Although, I thought I would, but apparently not. Well, Luigi, you go for this guy, and then we'll... Actually, I think we can get the other guy now, I think. He should be low enough, because Mario does enough damage. Yeah, he definitely does. 30 damage is 30 damage. Let's be honest here. 200 experience. We didn't get any experience for the power pep. Well, that's not good. I hope that's not going to go against us, for us not getting that. There's an upper area here. There is, oh, hello, you spawned out of nowhere, did you? Definitely seemed that way. But, okay, I don't know where he came from, but it looked like he spawned magically. But, oh, hello, Blue Pep. You're definitely a Pep. Oh, okay, I was not ready for you to ram me like that. But, I'm guessing you're Speed Pep, then, based on the fact that you just ran at me like that. But, okay then. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We're gonna go Yoo-Hoo Cannon here because of the fact that they can stop us from getting experience from them. So let's definitely make sure we knock them out. Because I would be better off actually getting the experience, I would definitely have to say. So let's make sure we get the experience for these guys, and them not get the chance to do something like that. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. We do need to use our badge, though, so we can charge up another one of those power light boosts for later. But honestly, for the most part, interesting enemy, though. Thing is that we're losing experience on them doing that. So, a little unfortunate that they can do that, and this is the easiest one ever, because Mario's on the left and Luigi's on the right, and we dealt with the middle section early. I'll take it. But how much experience do we get just for one of these guys? 120. So we lost out on... So it would have been 320 experience in the previous fight then. Oof. 120 experience is a lot of experience to lose in a fight with 300 possibility. So, definitely not the best thing for us. And it looks like... Oh, we can't actually go through that. I thought that was the background. Oops. Okay, so it looks like we're definitely heading upwards then. For sure then. Let's make sure we make our way to about here, I think. And let's see here, is there any invisible blocks here? Doesn't seem that way. Let's see here, is there any... Oh, boo block. It moved. So I'm guessing we shine the light now, maybe? Well, we can see that, but the thing is I don't think we're hitting that unless we can spin into it. Yeah, we can't go there. We definitely can't go there. But let's see here. We do have a boo block over there, which will take us to where we want to go. Other than that, though, nothing really of note here when it comes to where we want to go from. I don't think we're going to make the Cyclone from the same range. Yeah, we're definitely not. So let's take a look at the positioning of the boo blocks here, because they might have more than one section they like to go to, like there specifically. So send Bowser back in, and I was thinking it was like one of two possibilities, but no, multiple. Oh, new enemy. Okay, hello there, Mr. Piranha Plants. We're definitely hammering you, because we got a freebie. Don't know if we could have jumped on you, but speed drop on hammer is better than just doing damage. But, your name is Plorp at the end. Well, hello, Mr. Plorp. Piranha Plorp. Okay. You definitely seem like a blood vessel kind of thing. Interesting. You're definitely interesting. But poison. Okay. What are you gonna do with that? Okay, Mario. Luigi. Okay. Interesting attack. Don't know why you're using, a smoke mist of, poison to, try and trick us there, because we could easily see it on the top screen what you're doing. But, interesting attack, I will definitely have to say. I was thinking he was gonna, like, maybe go underground or something, and, like, fake us out or something. But that's kind of still trying to fake us out. It looks like a chicken, by the way, when it's, kind of marked out like that. It's kind of interesting. But they're all going for the Luigi, though. So this shouldn't be too hard. Pretty easy. We did a perfect one that time, but he shot out 4 that time instead of 3. So it's good to know that they do, you know, multiple of those. And honestly, having that knowledge is always going to be a good thing. But how much experience do we get from one? Oh, 140. Not bad. Not bad at all. 140 experience is pretty good. Although they're kind of tanky for, like, HP-wise. Defense-wise, they're not tanky. But, let's see here. It looks like we need a Cyclone for sure here. So let's make our way over here. And let's definitely send it into the Tornado Bros, or Cyclone Bros, or whatever you want to say. Ooh, blue shells up here. That's the reason why we're here. Ooh, wait a minute. Waiting for Mr. Speedy here. And also, actually got the jump with Luigi there. But, okay, here we go. Thinking, yep, he's definitely attacking us. Oh, well, okay. Well, I meant to jump with both of them, but I forgot that there's a block on the... I always forget about the block button. Instead of it being a jump button, it's a block button. But, honestly, interesting. Very, very interesting enemy. I'm gonna go for a POW here, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe knock out Mr. POW Pep before he can give the defense pep the boost. I'm hoping we can, because if we can, that would be good. But honestly, this attack is very, very nice, though, for the damage that it does do, for sure. I will definitely have to say. Unfortunately, not an infinite, though, but we did get rid of his buddy, so perfect. Very, very good. We don't need to go for another Yoo-Hoo Cannon, because I was worried that we were going to need to use 2 there, but we don't need to use 2. Also, Mario gets 2 attacks. I'll definitely be taking that. And actually, Defense Pep didn't go down there. Also, does Defense Pep not attack? I don't think he does, actually. Interesting. Huh. We got multiple attacks there, so Defense Peps don't attack. Well, it's good to know. Since, I didn't know that before. I will definitely have to be honest there. But, now that we have access to... Well, Luigi fell all the way down, but that's not really a major problem. It's more about getting Luigi back up here. So let's see here. I'm trying to think of, the thing is we can't swap back. So, Mario, you need to let go of that, bud. Unfortunate that we had to do that, though. But let's see here. There should be another way back up. Unless, looks like we need to change the booze again, which is a little unfortunate because that was not the plan to fall this far down. Should've Cyclone Bros. Went a little crazy on the movement there, but let's make our way back up. We do know the positioning now for the booze, so thankfully it's not going to be too hard of a thing to reposition ourselves. But still unfortunate that that happened in the long run, just to be honest. But let's just keep an eye on the booze, make sure where they're going, and then plan perfectly to the point where we can make our way to the top section, and then make our way all the way back up. But the thing is, there's still no or puzzle piece blocks anywhere, so we definitely need to keep an eye out for those. Let's send the boo all the way to the top, and now we should be perfect to make our way back up. Sadly, Luigi fell there, though. I will definitely have to be honest, but so we don't mess up, I'm going to make sure to keep Cyclone off, or on us at the moment, just so we have that, because I could jump with the, you know, the double jump button, but honestly, it'd be safer to keep an eye on Luigi there. Don't know how he fell all the way down, though, with the fact that, you know, the boo symbol is there, but let's hit this into the node. And let's see here. Okay, Membrane opened up that little Cyclone piece. Looks like I think we need to drop the boo by 1 section, I think, based on positioning of here. Let's see here. I think it was like right around there. I think that's perfect. So let's put Bowser back in the Blu-ray machine, turn that back to that. Nope, it is not that, but we can make it into the Cyclone from here without the boo. And just like that, next room, here we come. Not bad, not bad. Well, let's see here. Hello. What are you? well, let's hit it and see what happens. Oh, well, that works. So that gave us part of our star there. Thing is what exactly will that do for us? Well, we did open up a pathway back. So it looks like, it's more about finding these star pieces then. But we do get, like, ways to come back to previous areas, though. But first one found. So, very good for us. Very, very good. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. The light instantly makes the star. Interesting. Well, we can grab it. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we need a triangle one? Okay, so now we know what the triangle thing is for. So we're making stars for doorways in other areas. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Which ones have we not went into yet? We went into green, I'm pretty sure. There is an action piece over here, so let's definitely grab that real quick. So 9 more left to find. Although, only 1 found so far. So, unfortunate, but honestly, could be worse. Let's see here. Looks like we can traverse through the blue path, though. So let's make our way to the inner depths here. See what we're dealing with in this next area. We got an hemoglobin, so let's see. Oh, reflector wall. That rears up before this globin. Your bright light reflections block our view of the other side. How can we see through? The answer is clear as globin. What's not clear is how to make it clear. Do you know? Okay, so whenever we see a wall like this, let Bowser go away and go back to normal. Oops, we were just underneath that, but interesting though. Okay. Well, I can't really see where Mario and Luigi are, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Because we still kind of tell where he is. Also, Luigi... Oh, okay. Luigi looked like he was lower on the top screen. But, actually, before we do go any further, let's heal up a little bit, because I don't do this often in this game. In the previous games, we did it a lot more often, just because we didn't have as many items, like, up to this point, because we finally were able to really stock up, because we finally had some decent, change to have for Mario and Luigi because of all the selling items that we had. But honestly, let's definitely take a look around. Oh, there's an enemy in here. Okay. Very, concerned. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Although that is one of those pork enemies, but honestly it could be much worse. I'm gonna say, I think Fire Flower here, because Fire Flower is gonna attack everything, while Yoo-Hoo Cannon only attacks one enemy, kind of. Not exactly the thing we want to happen, because, oh, it's critical. Interesting, critical damage. Okay, they're weak to fire. Very good news. Okay then, well we messed up the fire there somehow. I don't know how we didn't hit it fast enough, but sometimes it doesn't count. I guess if you throw, like, the unburned fireballs on accident, it kind of affects your throwing for some reason. Or you just need to be, like, fast enough to always get the timer. But it's always seemingly 17 damage though. Don't know why it's hitting 17 at all times. Because that was a good the first time, then we got a great the second time. But, honestly, see if we can get a better round this time. There we go. Now we got the fireball. I don't know what we did any different there. Seemed the same speed, but there we go. Down goes on both the Napses, though. And also the plorp in the back is... actually didn't attack us. Does burn slow? It might actually slow enemies. That's interesting. Oh, he's doing something new. Oh, what is that? That is, very, very concerning. But, okay then. A sludge wave, like in Pokemon. Okay then, that's definitely not good to be hit by. Although it wasn't a lot of damage. But being poisoned is still not something you want to be hit by. Thankfully we do have the medical trunks, so after a turn we break out of statuses like that. But still though, good thing we do have that though, because we're dealing with poison status. So, could be a literal save here just because of that. But still though, definitely good to have. Because being able to drop statuses like that is a definite save, no matter what. Just in general, because we don't know what kind of stuff we're dealing with. So, having that ability to fight back against something like that is always going to be a good thing. Down goes that enemy. Anything else in this place? Because I don't see anything here. There is a block. I'm curious, wait a minute. We can't see blocks, actually. Wait a minute. Go all the way back, Mario and Luigi. There's a block back here that I can barely see. Okay, let me see something. If we were to jump into here, can we see those blocks? We see Mario and Luigi, but, oh yeah, you can see the blocks. Interesting. Okay, so just remember the pathway that we were on, and just use that as a general, like, guide for the current moment. Don't see any more enemies, though. So, unless they don't have shadows, we don't know for sure. But let's definitely send Mario and Luigi back over here. And it looks like we definitely need a Cyclone for sure. I was just not sure if we were going to be jumping into a wall or not. So it was better to know in case. But let's make our way down here. We do have another Hemoglobin over here. And it looks like you're just talking about the attack pieces. So we'll just leave you alone there, bud. Let's see here. Ooh, Mushroom Boots. There was a free item in there. Are those good or are those better than what we're wearing? Because new boots sound good and all, but they need to do damage. Maybe for Luigi? Nope, no damage. Okay. But it looks like occasionally grants the wearer extra mushrooms instead of coins at the end of battle. Could be good. And then will occasionally lower an enemy's defense after the wearer hits it with a hammer attack. Sounds pretty good. But, interesting though. Basically, kind of like how the hammers were in Partners in Time, where you dropped defense and stuff like that. So basically just giving the basic back to how the hammer worked. It's still pretty cool though, nonetheless. But, I think we go POW, badge here, since no reason not to, since there's nothing else we can really use it for, and this is actually one of the better fights to use it on, honestly, in my honest opinion, because, I'm gonna be honest, this seems like more of a dangerous enemy, in my honest opinion, where, with, like, the wave of the enemies. I think I would be much more worried about an enemy like this than I would be, like, with, the Palpep kind of enemies, I think, kind of. Thing is the Palpep enemies kind of don't really hurt. We haven't been punched by the red one, though, to be fair. But the thing is the Pulpus guy is a little bit tankier than those guys, so honestly, I'd rather, worry about the sludge wave. Oh, actually, 13 damage. Okay, well, I was a little wrong on the damage, but 18 damage if you get poisoned, and you could get hit twice. I guess these guys are actually much more dangerous. Didn't really think about it like that, but honestly, not too bad. Also got an excellent, or thought I would have gotten an excellent there. Surprisingly, didn't, but honestly, could have been worse. Well, let's see here, another sludge wave for us. Thankfully, these guys don't respawn. Also, surprisingly, didn't jump that, even though I thought I did. Oh, it's going for round 3, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, these enemies are very dangerous then. That was 4 waves of the sludge wave there. Okay, so now we know for sure. Do not let these guys get the advantage, because that could be really, really bad if we let something like that get away with that. The 30 damage for Luigi now, we're getting up there again, so Mario and Luigi are now evening out again, which is good, because Mario and Luigi were doing different amounts of damage before. But, what's going on in this room? Okay, so it looks like, oh, block. 10 times. Okay, I'm guessing this is probably one of our attack, badge, or pieces, action pieces, I'm guessing. Oh, jumped a little early, somehow. Even though I thought I jumped at the right time, but oops. Forgot this, moves faster sometimes, because these are in the previous games. But honestly, I just need to time it right to get the 10, and let's see what we get out of it. Attack pieces, always good to see. Got 4 more, so now we have 5. So 5 more left to find. Not bad at all. Let's make our way down to the... Oh, hello. Was not expecting to jump onto an enemy from here, but we'll take it. Oh, hello. The little guy is back from the previous area in the, like, one of the original areas where we dealt with them. Oh, I thought he was going to jump at me again. Oh, hello. Okay, then. And Mario's definitely going down. Sorry, Mario. Got sucker punched. Not good, and also sent our badge all the way back too. Definitely not good. But I wasn't ready to get, dizzied from that, so honestly not completely my fault. Was not ready for a dizzy from Mr. Batter here, to be honest. But, let's see here. Jump over you, jump over you. Okay, so they do 2, it seems. Okay, ooh, it always dizzies. That's not good. That's really not good. Well, if he's always gonna dizzy me, that's very, very bad. But yeah, we definitely need to deal with these Fwallops based on his name first, and not let him rain on our parade. Okay, he went to defense now, so he's gonna stop attacking. Oh, okay. Was not ready for that. But thankfully Mario is no longer dizzy. So honestly, heal him up completely, because that was a nice little test of this guy's strength, and I do not want to be hit again. So let's get him all the way healed so I don't have to waste another mushroom on healing. But yeah, definitely gonna be honest there. This guy is definitely not somebody we need to be letting do stuff like that. I'm gonna say we go jump helmet, honestly. I want to do full damage on this guy before these POW guys decide to rain on our parade. Because I'm gonna be honest, I am a little concerned on this guy if we were to let him get away with stuff like that. I'll be honest. Also, first time we've used this attack in a while, honestly. But 58 damage is not too bad. Although I don't think it's going to be anywhere near enough damage that we need. But we actually did retaliate that time, so we are doing a lot better than we were originally. But, 24 damage though. He's definitely a tanky enemy. Okay, you're in defense mode now. Both of them are actually in defense mode, so as long as we leave them alone, we should be able to hopefully get this guy down before... Oh no, they form changed on us. But it looks like counterattacking them might force them to form change, is what I'm understanding. Nope, he did not form change again. Okay then. Interesting. But down goes the Fwallop, and now we just need to deal with Mr. Punchy here. And hopefully... Oh, timed that perfectly. Wow, okay. Well, let's definitely go for Mr. Power Pep. It's not even trying to hit the defense guy. Because the thing is, the defense... Oh. Okay. Well, also I'm thinking they, I see something here. Are they shining more? Jumped on accident there. Oh, okay. Well, I hit both of them, but only one of them counted. But do they flash when they're gonna actually go into the other one? I'm honestly not sure. It looks like it does. But... Okay, I think it does. I think I am noticing that. Okay then. Interesting though. Because I wasn't too sure about that, but they do flash. Or maybe it's just when they're low enough. It could be when they're low enough, to be fair. Nice counterattack there. Wow, I was not expecting to hit him there. I was actually expecting to get hits. But, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Luigi, get up on here. But, come on. Okay, jump with Mario. Okay, I'm just gonna get it with Mario then. If Luigi doesn't want to go up there, he doesn't need to. But still, though, I was expecting Luigi to make that jump with me. Kinda curious on this opening here. Is there a secret thing here? I'm curious. Because there might be... No, it's just an upper area. I was just curious, because it shows on the mini-map there's like a little lip to it. And it looks like we can actually get the triangle now, I think. Okay, so let's definitely go and grab that. Send our way all the way back to the beginning. Make sure we hit the pink block to make sure we have a way back. And I think we know where we need to go next. Ooh, 1 on mushroom times 2. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Let's go and make our triangle piece now, since now we understand what we're doing here. So definitely make that. And let's go and grab it. Because we're definitely going to need this for later. So there we go. You got an inverted triangle starter panel. It should fit somewhere. Well, it goes into the purple one. So let's go take it down here. I think it was purple, right? No, wait. Purple is not the one. It was the top one. The light blue, or no, gray. But, let's see here. I think it was, yeah, it was gray, right? Yeah, it is gray. Or, actually, wait a minute. Okay, the piping system is confusing me on the mini-map. I was thinking there was an opening. I don't know why. I knew there wasn't an opening there, but For some reason, my brain was like, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Actually, we can move this mini-map around, and this will give us our answer on where we actually need to go. So let's make sure we use this. We don't use it often, but it'll give us an idea of where we need to take this. Because we could go into the wrong one a couple times if we're not careful. There we go. Okay, we need to go in yellow. Oops. Almost walked into the wrong place again. Which technically we did. We went down the pipe, but it's better to know that we have it right here now. But I'm gonna say we save too, since we have the option to. Since they're giving us multiple chances to save, we might as well take it. Also, wait a minute. That changed, didn't it? Let's see here. To get the star cure, Mario and company re-entered Bowser's body. Look for a new area. Okay, it looked like it said something different, but it looked new to me. I don't know why, but I reread it anyways. But let's make our way to yellow though, since we definitely need to go down there. So we still need to go down 2 pipes for positioning wise for the other stars. Let's definitely place our triangle piece in here and hopefully enter a whole new section that may or may not help us, but it's definitely the place we need to be. But interesting room though so far, although not sure what we're exactly dealing with. This is definitely a spin, so let's definitely spin that around. And we accidentally hit some kind of node. Not sure if that was the best idea, but well, we did it.
Interesting. By spinning, you drove that thing into the floor. Just like a drill.
Yeah, we definitely did. But what is it exactly? Oh, that's what it did. Okay then. Well, we opened up another one of those areas that we haven't been able to go into, but yeah, like a drill.
I don't think you can fit through there.
Yeah, we can't. But we do have a previous move from the previous games we might be getting right now, because of the fact that we haven't seen a, drill bros yet. So, it would definitely be pretty fitting. I was wondering what that noise was, and it was one of those guys up there. I was wondering what was making that, ding noise. But, okay then.
Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Show me more.
We definitely will, and it looks like we did indeed unlock the Drill Bros attack. So, or Drill Bros move, specifically, but there we go.
Very impressive, by both of you. Now you can go under the fence. I bet the Drill Bros move can do that more than bypass things. What you should do is try it on the suspicious spots on the ground. Try it out in various places, of course.
Of course. The new entry has now been added to our guide. Although, how are you gonna get over here? Because, I'm not sure if you... Oh no, you can follow us. Okay, cool. I was a little worried you wouldn't be able to do that. But I'm definitely gonna say we definitely need to drill into this, do we? Yep. Just like the other drill area. And it looks like... Oh, I was about to say we might be hitting another membrane with our hammer. But let's definitely make our way to Mr. Ding Ding over here, because he's been making a ruckus over here for a little bit, and I definitely want to get him out of the way, so he stops doing that. But let's see here. Okay, oh, that's not a jump. Oh, you can trip you in the air. That's interesting. I did not know you could do that from the air. Oh, okay, well, that was quick. Although, it didn't dizzy me, so the only way it dizzies you is if he's bigger. Huh. Okay, then. Actually, he's easier for me to counterattack when he is in his giant state. So let's make him big, honestly. I don't see a downside to that, to me, honestly. But, I think I'm noticing something, though. These, little Pal-Pep guys, they shine bluish when they're going to change, is something I'm kind of noticing. I'm not 100% if that's the case, but it seems that way. But the thing is we can't really tell that with the blue one. I was seeing it on the red one, but I wasn't too sure on exactly if I was seeing that right. So I could be wrong on that. Also got a great somehow there, even though I swear I hit that perfectly. I don't know how you can get a great or an excellent there if you do hit the button on the correct path. But, ooh, nice try. Definitely nice try there. But, sadly, oh, you went for a 4th one. Okay. I was expecting, you not to go for a 4th hit there, but apparently you did. Oh, there we go. We got a hit into him. Cool. I'll take a free hit if we can get it. Oh, that could have been bad. I keep wanting to jump, but we're not supposed to jump on some of those, and we get away with it, but we shouldn't be getting away with it. I definitely need to, keep more of an open eye on that, but still, though. Definitely very surprised to let me get away with that. I will take it, but should not be getting away with jumps like that. I will definitely have to say. I'm trying to counterattack them, because if you jump before they spawn, it seems like you get the counterattack more often. Sometimes you can get it without doing that, but still though. Okay, let's get ready for the hammer. It is very much easier to hit the giant egg-like thing that they spawn when they do happen to be, like, in their giant state. I will definitely have to say that. We go for speed here, I think. If we can force him into his buddy, this may actually be better. Because the thing is, his defense pep doesn't really do anything other than give defense, for what we can understand. So, honestly, I'd rather get the speed into Mr. Defense here. Or get all of them if we can, because getting all the experience would be nice. Let's see here. You did go into the speed one. Okay. Well, not sure what you're really gonna do with that, Mr. Defense, but unless you form change, you're not gonna really do anything here. I'm gonna be honest. You're kinda stuck in your current state, unless you do change. Oh, and he did indeed change. Interesting. Well, he went back into defense mode, so you can't really do much with that, so we'll take it. Although, I would like to get the experience for all 3 enemies, for fighting 3 enemies, but we're only gonna get 2, sadly, because he turned into his buddy. But 270 experience isn't bad. Could be better, though. I will definitely have to say. Ooh, punchy. Okay, let's see here. Maybe... Ooh, did not get the hammer, but I was trying to get the hammer because we weren't going to jump on him. There was no way we were going to jump over him with the wall on top of us. But, unfortunate. Could be worse, though. Definitely could be worse. But, I think they do more charges when they're lower on HP. I think. Oh, they can fake out, that's interesting. Was not expecting them to do that. But that is very, very interesting. Well, Yoo-hoo cannon here, I think? That could be pretty good. We don't have any infinites, so nothing we can really use to our best benefits. But honestly, it's not bad damage. I'm just saying that if we did have an infinite here, it would be much better in this case scenario, I think. Just because of the fact of how these enemies work. But honestly, not a hard enemy at all. But, so far Mr. Punchy doesn't seem like he gets a freebie on punching us. As long as we keep swinging, he doesn't get a chance. Because eventually we're gonna punch him or hit him with our hammer while he's not blocking, and then he doesn't get a chance to go for any big hits. We're getting a bunch of luckies though. Always like to see that. Oh, that was Luigi. I thought we got all the Luigis, but oops. Oh, he's got speed. Not sure how I feel about that one. Oh, didn't dizzy that time. Really? Huh? Okay, then. I'm kind of surprised on that one. Let's make sure you're big, though. I'd rather you be... Oh, he's got speed and he's got power. Could be dangerous. But honestly, I'm not too worried about these guys. Honestly, the peps are more dangerous in my opinion. Being hit by them is, definitely not going to be a good thing. As long as we can dodge them, we're perfectly fine. But like I said, he's easier to dodge when he's giants, from experience so far. Could be wrong, but we did get him anyways, so he didn't get a chance to use that extra damage. But 150, that's yikes. That's not good experience at all for one enemy, even though there was 3 of them. But 5 HP, 2 BP, 4 power, 2 defense, 3 speed, and 1 stash. Not bad at all. Definitely not bad. Although, what do we want here? 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 4. I'm guessing this is still 5. Still 5. 5 here as well, I'm guessing. Yep, still 5. And then 1 and 2. Okay. So, we can either go for a 1 and 2 in BP and power, a 1 and 4 in HP, or we can go for a 5 in defense or speed. That's a good question. It's a very good question. Would I rather have speed at this point? I guess we can take some speed, because if we can attack earlier it would be nice sometimes, because sometimes enemies do outspeed us, so could be better. Let's wait for the 3, and then it looks like there is a double 3 here, so we just need to keep out for that 3s. Let's wait for it to come, and got a 4, not bad. 4 or 5 would have been good, so we get a 4, better than 3 in that case scenario, so not bad at all. 6 HP, 2 BP, 4 power, 2 defense, 2 speed, and 3 stash. Not bad. Pretty good level. 3 stash is really, really nice to see. But let's see here. 2 power, 5 defense, probably 5 speed as well. Yep, 5 speed as well. And then 3 BP. Sounds good to me. And then 4 HP. We could get Luigi up to 100 HP now. Might be a good idea. Especially with the fact that we might be getting closer and closer to another boss fight. So, but the thing is BP is also good in this scenario. I'm gonna go with the BP, just because of the fact that BP is so good for bosses, since it is literally used for bosses primarily, and also being able to use it on regular enemies more often too is also a good thing. So, it's honestly just, whatever you kind of want to use it for. But it looks like we did not mean to do that to you, Mario. Need to drill into this little note here, and open another path back to the entrance here, so we can continue our path through the yellow area. Thing is, what are we gonna find in the yellow area is the real question. Because thing is, well, we were only able to go in the triangle area before, just because of the fact that was the only thing we could do here. But it looks like we can definitely make our way further in. What's going on with you? I spy with my little globe in some suspicious ground areas. Oh, spinning souls. If one drills and jumps out, what then? Spot that flash. Strange suspicious X mark spots, like depressions in the earth. Drill, jump, and be globin. Okay, so I'm guessing these are our beans. Yep, we can find beans in Bowser's body. Makes sense, although wouldn't that also mean that Bowser digested those beans and then we're eating those beans? Kinda gross, but, well, free stats, I guess. But yeah, let's definitely eat those real quick, because we do have free stats we can go with now. Let's see here, Bowser can also eat them too, is something we need to notice as well. Honestly, power for Luigi would be nice, so let's definitely give him a power bean. Special bean in this instance, that's a good question. I guess Luigi, We could have gave it to Bowser as well. But, honestly, Mario for that one, because Mario and Luigi are pretty similar in defense right now, but Mario's a little bit lower. Mario as well, since HP would be better on him. And then speed, either Bowser or Luigi here. Bowser's lower in speed, but he doesn't need it as much because he's tankier. So I'm gonna say speed bean for Luigi, I think. Because Luigi is a little bit slower than Mario, and we need speed more on defense with Mario and Luigi, because the thing is it's better for Mario and Luigi because Bowser, is tankier, so he can easily deal with being hit. And the thing is more than likely you're gonna make it to your next turn, so we'll be able to heal, and that's usually what you would use your speed for. So, honestly, yeah, that's basically my only instance of what I can really think about what could be better in that situation. But it's true. It is definitely true. So, still works. Oh, we're gonna pulp this guy here. Let's definitely send ourselves back a little bit, just to do a little bit of a heal up. Need to remember, don't want to waste my good mushrooms, we want to waste the weaker ones. But definitely, very interesting enemies in this area. I will definitely have to say that. More DNA-based enemies like cells, blood vessels, and honestly, trying to think of what the peps could possibly be, because the cells are more than likely those naps-like enemies, for sure. But, very interesting enemies nonetheless. We'll definitely have to say that one. In this instance, I think we just go for Piranha Plurk. I think they only go into their allies when they're hits, when you physically attack them. So as long as we don't deal with Mr. Power Pep here, we should be able to get his experience, I think. Because I'm still a learning curve here for these pep guys. Because you lose experience if they don't go, or if they do go and, you know, become part of the enemies. So, hopefully he doesn't, and we can kind of go with that. But the thing is when there's two of them, there's kind of no choice in the matter. It's a little unfortunate. But thankfully, it does not look like he's going into the pulp yet, or the plorb here. So, honestly, could be worse. Thankfully, it is working for us. But, hopefully he doesn't, decide to go into the piranha plant here. Because it would be better for us in the long run if we can get the full... I thought I hit that one. Oh, a little early. Oops. I'm so used to the timing on Luigi that I messed up on Mario twice there. But thankfully we do have the medicinal pants there, so that's not too bad of getting hit there, thankfully. But he didn't go into the buddy, so we're perfectly fine on Mr. Punchy here. So we're gonna definitely get full experience here. But, thing is we're gonna fill out another badge, meter. So we're gonna have a full PAL meter for the next fight. Could be good. It's, you know, good to have it. But definitely, quite a lot of them. I definitely will say that. Because we can only, you know, save up to 2 of them. Oh, well, there's another bean here. But I was not expecting another enemy, to be fair. But it is just one of them. So, do we want to waste our PAL here? Could make the fight last faster. Or go faster. But honestly, I feel like saving it on an enemy like this is better because of the fact that it's better to use it on multiple enemies than singular ones, to be fair. Sadly, we can't counterattack these guys. I think that's more of the reason why they're tankier, or seemingly tankier, is because we don't have the chance to actually go for a counterattack. Which, if we were able to, they would probably go down just as fast as the other enemies in this area. But sadly, well, can't counterattack them. A little unfortunate. But, could be worse. It definitely could be worse. Let's be honest here. We could, you know, not be able to defend their attacks. Because the Sludge Wave is, pretty dangerous. Thankfully, he's more primarily focusing on these poisonous, kind of attacks where he sends in the little smoke screen and then shoots him up in the top screen and we just have to hammer him. Thankfully, that's a much easier attack than the Sludge Wave. But, yeah, definitely would rather be hit by that than the Sludge Wave attack, because that's 13 per hit. So, could be less now that we level up. But the thing is it's still, you know, not something we want to be taking. Ooh, Defense Bean. That's pretty good. We also got another bean here too, Power Bean. Bunch of beans. Always good to see. But another star piece. Let's definitely turn that on. And now we only need to find 2 more. And then we can finally make our way into the next section. Or, honestly, could it be the final section? Could be final section, you never know. But, still though, nonetheless, always good to, you know, finish up another section though. Thing is, do we need the star for anything at the current moment? We can try grabbing at it. It might lead to something, you never know. Let's see, do we need it for later? Probably not, but we did pick it up. You got an oddly shaped star panel. We'll definitely take it, it should fit somewhere. So, it might work for somewhere. But honestly, with that being said, I think we might be ending off today's episode here. And honestly, just because of the fact that, well, I'm gonna be honest, I just wanted to make sure that, well, I did a, you know, normal length episode for once, because we have been doing a little bit longer episodes recently, so we'll do a shorter, like, normal length episode today, just to, you know, just in general, just to get it back on the swing of things. But honestly, fun episode. Definitely an interesting area, though. I will definitely have to say that, we haven't used much of the Boo-ray machine recently, but it's definitely a pretty cool place with the pipes and stars and stuff like that, and like making pieces for the star-based door that's hopefully going to take us closer to the sage. We still don't know if it is a sage or not, but chasing down the Durhamite is still primary for our, you know, our course. Because the thing is if it is a sage, it's good to chase it. If it's done, at least we answer our question on if it is a sage or not. And, well, it works out for us. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, like always. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.